is joining us, and Andre is the man from Eldorado. Please welcome Andre.
Howdy, folks. I'm a storyteller, and my stories are in poem form. My favorite poet is Robert Service. Who's familiar with Robert Service? And you may know a bit of the history here with Sam McGee. He lived just in that corner, right over there. So I'm an Indigenous Moose Cree member of the Storytellers of Canada. And this is Robert Service's The Three Bears. Ma tried to wash her garden slacks, but she just couldn't get them clean. So she thought she'd soak them in a bucket of benzene. She wrung them out, it worked all right. Then she wondered what she'd do with that bucket load of high explosive residue. She didn't dare to pour it down the kitchen sink, but what the heck to do? Poor Ma just couldn't think. Then nature seemed to give the clue as down the garden lot she spied the edifice that graced a solitary spot. The family joy and pride enshrouded in morning glory vine with grated seats inside, just like that cabin Goldilocks found occupied by three. But in this case, B-E-A-R was spelled B-A-R-E. A tiny seat for Baby Bear, a medium for Ma, and a full-size section sacred to the bear of Grandpa Pa. Well, Ma was mighty glad to get that worry off her mind, and hefting up that bucket so combustively inclined, she carefully poured it through the middle seat. Next morning, Grandpa arose. He made a hearty meal and sniffed the air and said, "By gosh, oh, how full of beans I feel. Gall, if I ain't as fresh as paint. My joy will be complete with just a quiet session on the usual morning seat. To smoke me pipe and meditate and maybe write a poem, for that's the time when bits of rhyme gets a jiggin' in me dome." He sat down on that special seat, slick shiny by his age, and looking like Walt Whitman, just a silver-whiskered sage. He filled his corn cob to the brim and tapped it snugly down and chuckled, "Oh, of a perfect day, I reckon this the crown." He lit the weed. It soothed his need. It was so soft and sweet. And then he dropped the lighted match clean through the middle seat. His little grandchild Rosaline cried from the kitchen door, "Oh, Ma, there's something wrong. I hear a dreadful roar. Oh, Ma, I see a sheet of flame, it's rising high and higher. Oh, Mummy dear, I sadly fear our comfort cot's caught fire." Poor Ma was thrilled with horror of them words of Rosaline. She thought of Grandpa's matches and that bucket of benzene. So down the garden, geared on high, she ran with all her power, for regular was Grandpa, and she knew it was his hour. Then grasping, gasping Rosaline, they peered into the fire, a roaring, soaring furnace now, perchance poor Grandpa's pyre. But as them twain expressed their pain, they heard a hearty cheer. Behold, the old rapscallion, squatting in the duck pond near. His silver whiskers singed away, a gosh almighty wreck, with half a yard of toilet seat entwined about his neck. He cried, "Say, folks, did you hear the big blowout I made? It scared me stiff. I hope you ones was not too much afraid. But now I'd best be crawling out of this dog-gasted wet. For what I aim to figure out is what the heck I et." Thanks to Robert Service.